What up? What up? Good peeps. Welcome, welcome. Sugar Will.
Pretty chill, pretty chill, pretty chill.
Double A on the couch, baby.
Yeah, we got our boy All Day Frequency in the back.
Yo.
Got us looking. This nigga got the triple trip. The triple doubles up, double. I like this look, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate my man. Again, appreciate y'all. Good peeps. It's Wednesday, y'all. You know what I mean? We gonna be a good one today. You know what I mean? You know, salute. You know, Veterans Day was yesterday, but we still celebrating it today. You
Hey,
know
man.
what I mean?
Thank you for your service and sacrifice, brother.
My man, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Probably all
Thank you.
messed up.
Thank you. Thank you. It's funny you said that because like I said, thank you to everybody who hit me up, text me, maybe, you know, like my my Veterans Day post, all of that. You know what I mean? You'd be surprised how many people, you know, mess with veterans, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So for real. So I was like, damn, I don't get this much love on the birthday and shit. Yeah, you feel me? So I was like, damn. But a lot of people, you know, one guy see me and he's like, yeah, man, you know, I think people, I wasn't this kind of soldier, you know what I mean? Like people come up to me and be like, yeah, thank you for giving your life for us, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, nigga, I didn't do that.
I was trying to survive.
Yeah. Going to war wasn't the plan when I signed up. If I knew,
Said I want the
I was
benefits.
just trying to get the GI Bill to go to school.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get my life.
yeah, I didn't know the going to war part was going to actually happen. Maybe if I knew that ass, you know what I mean, I wouldn't have signed up. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's not what they tell you when you first go in.
Man, and on top of that, I signed up for my unit was supposed to be we wasn't supposed to be able to be deployed. You know what I mean? They said
they
this.
set you all the way
Yeah, they said it. This unit is non-deployable. That's the word, non-deployable. So you know, I thought I was.
But don't worry, Mom, I ain't going nowhere.
Afghanistan. Look.
2 days later, hey, Mom.
yo, not only did they come deployable, my ass wound up being on the rapid team. I was
What
like,
is that?
they like when they do a rush team, like it's like a rush team that goes over first before all the units come over. We got to get everything set up and, you know, the camps and, you know, I'm like, how did I go from non-deployable, deployable now, and now I'm like one of the first niggas over. I said, it's not going good, though.
This is not what I thought it meant when it said the last shall be first.
Yo, I cannot make this up, yo. And Ash, I just had a baby. I just had my daughter. I was like, she ain't gonna know me when I get back. Yo, this shit was crazy.
Mom,
yo.
who this?
Yeah, who this? I was
This
like,
daddy, nigga.
like I said, man, yeah, it's a rough life, yo. So seriously, so salute to all the veterans. You know what I mean? Whatever branch you was a part of, salute y'all, man. It's definitely, you know, not even on no bragging shit. Just ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? Especially if you Dude, like I said, I was a 19 Delta. Shout out to my scouts, nigga. I wasn't just in the Army, nigga. I was in the Army. You know what I mean? Scouts, anybody know, we 19 Deltas. We the dudes that go out and do a recon of the area before they even want to take anybody out there. We got to recon and report back whether it's this, dangerous, where, you know, how many did you see? So basically, yeah, we the first ones. They call us scouts because we don't want to be seen. You know, hopefully you ain't seen.
You're doing your job right.
So it's supposed to be discreet, you know what I mean? But sometimes shit don't get, you know, like I said, the plan don't go as you supposed to. But again, shout out, like I said, you know, my scouts. You know, that's my boys, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And rest in peace. I lost one of my actual friends, like just a month ago. I ain't say nothing. He's like one of my best friends from the military. He's the first dude, first cat I met when I got in the military. First dude. As soon as he came to me, he's like, yo, where you from? New York with them Tims? I was stationed in Fort Polk, Louisiana, so it was mad country out there. You know what I mean? He was from Florida too. He's like, bro, you gotta be from New York. You know what I mean? They think everybody from New York. I was like, nah, Jersey, but
He's like, same thing.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, same shit. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? He died like a month ago, man. And like I said, rest in peace, my boy. You know what I mean? For real, Javaris. We call everybody by their last name, Howard. He was from Florida, y'all. I never seen. I never seen so. Florida niggas is confident in any and everything. Yo, their confidence is too. I'm giving them props. Like I never seen guys like that confident about themselves in anything. Like they think they the best in everything. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. Yeah, you Michael Irvin's there.
Yeah. All right. Yo, he used to be like that, man. And I'm like, I be looking at him like, man, shut your ass. shut your ass up,
Was
man.
he good?
Yeah, he was good, but he wasn't.
Yeah, he backed it up, but
He wasn't better than me, but he was good. Yeah, but he used to tell me, man, you know what I mean? We in Florida this, yeah. I'm like, all right, man. But you know, that was my man. Like I said, he was the first cat I met when I got to Fort Polk, Louisiana. And you know me, I'm kind of standoffish, so I just sitting out. I ain't know how to feel out there with all them country bumpkins. You know what I mean? Yeah, those country bumpkins, but he was a cool dude, man. Always cool. So, you know, rest in peace. Happy Veterans Day, bro. You know what I mean? You can get that because he was out there too in Iraq. And he was out there crying and moaning, you know. He's like, yo, how the hell? He was the one.
they told us we wasn't going.
Is that what made you really get in it?
What?
Was
My bad.
just the
Oops.
Benefits?
Nah, actually, I got in it because it was I had just had my kid, you know what I mean, and it was just like a better in my life at the time. It just was funky. I was like, yeah, I'm going to the military, just like that. It wasn't even no decision. I just said, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to. I ain't even tell nobody until it was time for me to actually leave.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, my wife now, she was my girlfriend. She knew, you know what I mean? But I ain't tell nobody else. I was just like, I don't want nobody trying to change my mind or nothing. Like, you know, I know if I'd have told my mom, she'd have been like, what the hell? So I just made the decision and left, you know what I mean? So, again, salute. I appreciate all the love, you know, y'all showed me yesterday, for real. I got mad love from yesterday for Veterans Day. So I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Again, I wasn't trying to die for nobody. You know what I mean? I was just trying to, you know, just pay my bills. Yeah.
That gotta be the most insane response ever.
That was an American response, right? Yeah,
I salute you for your service. Thank you. I didn't do it for you.
I wasn't trying to serve them.
I get that shit all the time, man.
He was trying to capitalize.
Thank you for putting your life on the line. I'm like, man, it definitely wasn't for you. If I didn't, I would have went to jail. It's either do that or go to jail. You know what I mean? They don't give you too many choices. They don't give you too many options and shit.
I signed a contract and they made me fulfill it.
Yeah, that's a contract you will fill out. Yeah, you will end. It's either don't or yeah, like I said, jail. You know what I mean? It ain't no, oh yeah, I ain't doing my contract. You know how they use fake contracts niggas be signing now? These football athletes, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. No, you sign that contract. That means you doing what's in that contract or else. You know what I mean? I seen a lot of or else's, you know what I mean? And they ship them.
AWOL.
Yeah, AWOL. They catch everybody who AWOL for some. You can't go AWOL now. It's too hard to be good AWOL now.
Yeah, we got you at your grandma's house in the basement on camera.
You can't even get on the phone if you AWOL. You know what I mean? Seriously.
Yeah.
You can't get on the phone. Hell no.
All this AI
I guess
intelligence
so. Oh, yeah.
and this military intelligence.
Trace back to your ass, man. They'd be on the
I
phone
told
with you.
they described how to make a double A beat down to the T.
Oh,
I felt
yeah,
like I did an
yeah.
interview for it.
Yeah.
Nah, Nah, you couldn't. AWOL, if you go AWOL now, you caught you. They gonna catch you. You know what I mean? They caught my man going AWOL. He was back in like 3 days. I was like, damn.
They was at the other airport when he landed.
He's like, what you? I just went to the diner, man.
He saw 2 MPs at the
In
TSA.
3 days he was back. We was cracking up like, damn, did you do anything? You know what I mean? But
I went to the mall.
now he getting paid less money. Now you on all of this detail and man, it ain't. Sometimes it ain't even worth it, man.
I don't even get per diem no more.
Nah, the chump change. I think, like I said, us and teachers is pretty much in the same boat. They should be doing a little better with us. You know what I mean? As far as teachers, everybody know teachers is underpaid by you know what I mean, but. Definitely teachers in the military, man. We shouldn't be, you know what I mean, as far as I think if you went to war, you ain't supposed to be asking for shit, you know what I mean? yeah, for real. That's just my opinion, you know what I mean? Because like I said, again, I was in Iraq for about 8 months to 9. I was out there for 9 months. And it was different, you know what I mean? Like if you experience like training in military in war is a big, you know what I mean? It's a big difference, bro. You know what I mean? And I ain't even gonna hold you. The training to get to war was harder than the war itself. You know what I mean?
Well, that's actually good.
Yeah, it is. They prep you, but they just go over top. Like training, when we found out we had orders to go to Iraq, and we just started all this training, I was like, damn. Like, I was exhausted from training. We ain't even in Iraq. We ain't even got there yet. You know what I mean?
Did we get a vacation before we gotta go?
Yeah, so like I said, they definitely prep you. You know what I mean? And you get over there, and like I said, I it was different because the military, people I think they show that shit on TV, the physical part. Nah, man, you ain't mentally fit. You can forget. Let me repeat this again. All that tough shit, they showed the strong side. Them jokers don't mean nothing. All that, you don't care how many muscles you got, you know, what you did on the football team in high school. You know, I was an athlete.
For 1,100 yards.
You know, I get in there as an athlete, you know what I mean? I'm like, this shit ain't gonna be nothing to me. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't, man, basic training is the hardest thing I ever did in my life. You know what I mean? It ain't even close. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, damn, when I started, they was like, yeah, dude. They trick you. They say, how many push-ups you think you can do? So I'm thinking, yeah, I mean, I just pick an even number. Like, I said 50 because I ain't want to get too crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't stupid neither. You don't tell the drill sergeant and shit because they'll make you do it right there. So I was like, 50? He's like, all right, you'll do 50 then. You know what I mean? So I jumped down, you know what I mean? What? I did about 10 push-ups. He ain't even counting yet. He's like, tell me when you gonna start. I was like, oh.
Nope.
I started 10 reps ago.
That ain't no push-up. I was like, it's about to be a long.
Even the yelling, like, that would turn me completely off to do it. Like somebody yelling at me like that.
Nah, that yelling don't bother me though. Like like I said, I grew up. I had a yelling mom.
I was prepared for the army.
That brown table.
Yeah, I had a yelling mom. Like I said, I grew up playing around coaches that yelled at us. You know what I'm saying? So that shit yelling, I'm telling you, it's that. Yeah, some people can't take.
I can't do that.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of tough guys break down with the yelling. You know what I mean? Like,
Can't function. He keeps yelling at me.
Everybody tough on that bus until you get off. Well, we're gonna do the rules and regulations real quick, y'all, and we're gonna get in.
Rules and regulations.
I got a quick story when I say everybody tough until they get off that bus.
I want to hear it.
Yo, so rule number 1, y'all. If y'all ain't never, we go over rules and regulations real quick. Double A. Rule number 1 is, brother.
Good peeps do not argue.
Not yet. You know what I mean? We've been kind of arguing.
Argue too much tonight. We're going to debate, but there's an argument coming.
Yeah, it is. It's coming.
There's an argument coming. Rule number 2. Pretty. Chill.
You gotta be able to take a joke.
Yeah. All day.
Especially with these two. With these 3. Okay.
These 4, because don't act like you don't be slinging jokes.
First, anyway.
Yeah.
Argument. Look. Okay.
Already. Rule number 3, Sugar Will.
Chill out, mommy. My mom gonna love this. She loves when I talk about the military.
That's right.
I don't really talk about the military a lot, so she gonna love this show. So rule number 4, double A is
RESPECTZ. We respect everybody, no matter where you come from, your walk of life, who you are. We leave with respect first, and we just expect you to do the same thing in return.
And pretty chill, you're gonna end it off with the rule number 5.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Oh,
Pretty Chilly is in the house. You know what I mean? Yeah. So again, like I said, we doing a salute to the veterans. Today you see my Pretty Chilly with the.
We did not plan.
She better not leave that vest really nowhere. I know that.
That's your
thing
vibe.
is uncomfortable.
I said, "Is that a vest you got on?" You know what I mean? She's like, "Yeah,
get it right."
That shit fire. I ain't even go home. Yeah, this wasn't even planned. This how we talk.
Coordinate with the camera. That's how you know we meant to be together on cam like this.
So
teamwork make the dream work.
Shout out again to the veterans. Like I said, I know they only get this little one day, you know what I mean? But nah, we rocking the day because we this is our day as far as the Good Peepz show, you know what I mean? And it's only right. Like I said, I am a veteran, you know what I mean? Take that real serious. I don't talk about it a lot unless somebody asks me, you know what I mean? I ain't the dude that be like, yeah, I was a soldier and all that. Yeah, I've done a lot of stuff. I just, I do take pride in doing that because I think it's one of the best things I've ever done in my life as far as, the whole format of how they function under the military. Discipline, everybody know discipline is probably the first thing they going after, you know what I mean?
Is that a part of manhood?
It's one of them. You gotta be disciplined, you know what I mean? I don't care what man, woman, it's everybody, you know what I mean? Discipline goes a long way, you know what I mean, with everybody, but you know what I mean? The military, again, is not for everybody. You know what I mean? You didn't do it cool, but it ain't. I didn't think it was for me until I got through the shit. You know what I mean? I mean, for real. Nigga, the first couple of days, I'm like, what the hell did I what the hell did I sign up for? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my main...
Don't want to be here.
What the hell? That's what they say now?
Yeah, what the hell? So to start, I'm going to give you a quick Sugar Will Chronicles. It's good. I ain't did one in a while. It's for the vets. So, my first day, if you ever watch the movie, you see, the soldiers going on the bus, going to the drill sergeant. So we going to our drill sergeant. This is the first day of actual basic training. You know what I mean? I'm giving y'all the scene. It's 30 of us on the bus heading. We don't know what's going on. Everybody clueless. You know what I mean? We just know we about to go to basic training. So we pull up. It's 20 drill sergeants like waiting outside. Start running. As soon as you bust out, all the drill sergeants start rushing the bus. Get your motherfuckers out! Kicking niggas, throwing niggas off the bus. It's mayhem. Like you got to grab your stuff. It's crazy, yo. I can't, I was like, oh my goodness. You got guys crying. I ain't gonna hold you. You got crying. Yeah, these niggas is crying. I wasn't crying. I knew what it was. Like I said, I knew
like getting off the bus.
That screaming shit don't do nothing to me. You know what I mean? Like that didn't bother me.
I used to sit at a brown table, man.
Yeah, that shit don't bother me. I knew that was gonna happen, but some people, that's probably first time they ever seen it, and they calling you all that that bullying shit and grade people, that shit ain't it for them. They don't know those rules, you know what I mean? They call you pieces of, you know what? You ain't gonna be nobody.
Private pow!
Yeah, they trash people in the military, bro. They break you down. So they bring us in this room. This is a true story. I wish somebody was here. They take us in a room like a classroom. It's already like 30 dudes in there that got there earlier than us, right? Okay. So they sit us down. This pack is like a classroom, but we ain't no chairs in it. We all sitting on the floor. This is the first day, yo, we get all together. So I'm sitting down. think about the tension. Everybody just, drill sergeants kicking, throwing people. People just don't know what's going on. You got some guys mad, some guys confused, some niggas crying. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on in this room. You know what I mean? But the other guys that other half was already there for a few hours before. So we get there, sit down. I cannot make this up. As soon as we sit down, there's one guy over there from Florida. He's like, oh, look at them scared ass niggas over there across over there. I was like, I said, oh, here we go already. I said, I'm a peaceful dude. If y'all don't know me, I'm a real laid back person, man. I ain't no rah-rah dude, man, for real. I like the peace. I would rather laugh and do. This is not a place you want a whole lot of drama with niggas is gonna be walking around with loaded weapons and knives on.
Yeah, you say it like that. Yeah.
What she say about me when I get out that bus?
Yeah, this is not a place where you wanna have a lot of beef. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna just let it go. Then he said it again. He said, yo. He said, yeah, look at them scared niggas over there. If one of y'all look over here, I'm gonna smack one of y'all. Ooh. I was like, whoa. You know what I mean? I'm like, whoa, this is like scared straight and basic training.
Somebody get the 2 socks and
scared
soap.
straight.
So listen, I'm looking around. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to this dude. So now me being myself, I looked over I had to kind of size him up because we all sitting down. I said, yo, if he say one more thing, but I got to size him up. I ain't want this nigga to stand up looking like double A and shit, you know what I mean?
You gonna eat that cornbread?
I had to size him up ass first before you know what I mean? So I was like, listen, I sized him up. Oh, yeah, he in my weight class, you know what I mean? So I looked at him. I was like, yo, who you talking to? Just like that. He's like, what? And this is what he said. Where you from? That's what he asked me. He's like, where you from? I was like, it don't matter where I'm from, nigga. Who you talking to? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So now, if you talking shit, you can't be sitting down. So I stood up, you know what I mean? So we was all sitting there. So he stood up. I was like, yeah, it's about to be something, whatever. You know what I mean? We at that point. So I was like, nah, I said, you said you was going to smack somebody. Who are you smacking? And he was talking cashy. He's like, whoever listening. Yes, exactly.
And he from Florida?
Yeah, he from Florida. I'm telling you, yo, they talk greasy. That's how they move. So he was like, yeah, I'm talking to whoever listening. And now nobody's saying that. It's just us two talking with like 60 people in the room. You know what I mean? I'm like, ain't nobody gonna stand up for themselves. He was just trying to clown all over us. You know what I mean?
He gonna bring everybody else into it.
You know what I mean? He was clowning all of us though. I was just the only one that kind of stood up and said something because I didn't really, it wasn't gonna start off like
this
that.
Drill sergeant snatched my bag from me and I ain't gonna take no.
Yeah, I'm already mad too because of the situation we in. You know what I mean? So I'm like, listen, you ain't, not with me. So I said, bro, I hit him with the, you talking tough. I dare you to come smack me. That's what I said. I dare you to come smack me. Then he asked me again, where you from? I was like, why this nigga keep asking me where I'm from? You know what I mean? He wanted to know. Like, I'm like, I said, I ain't even tell him, yo. And then one of his boys like, he sound like he from New York or something. I was like, what? These niggas is crazy. So I was looking, he's like, oh yeah, y'all niggas think y'all tough. And I'm like, I didn't want to be, no, not me. I'm not. I didn't want to be this dude, you know what I mean? But nigga, you made it like this, you feel me? So I was like, I don't want the rep being in the army being the tough guy, because that's what niggas test you, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, he the tough guy, let me test him. No, I want to get out. I want to do my shit, get out of here. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that dude. But for this moment, he's like, yeah, man, it is what it is. I said, yeah, well, you ain't stepped over here yet. And I sat down. I said, you ain't about shit. Just like that. I was like, you ain't about shit. And I sat down and I said, yeah, and I told her, he ain't talking to me. And I just left it at
just so y'all know.
That was it.
Hey, I said, he ain't talking to me. And just sat down and he just, like, whatever. Hey, man, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then it was just like, you know what I mean?
After all that?
After all that, my first day. And And that night,
Too
real
much.
quick, they made up our platoons. Like we got 4 platoons in one command. Like it's, you know what I mean? That's what it. That's what you do. Once I got in my platoon and everybody, nobody knows each other. Nobody knows nothing. First time we meeting everybody. You feel me? They like, yo, you the boy that was in the room.
Y'all did all that.
You know what I mean?
All that to do nothing.
One boy was like, yeah, I was about to stand up. I was like, nigga, you don't shut up, man. Y'all niggas, you know what I mean? But that's how everybody kind of knew me once we got in our platoons, for real, from the first day. No bullshit. And then the drill sergeant, no lie, made me the platoon leader that night once we got all everybody. He's like, who is this Brown? I was like, oh shit, you think you in trouble and shit. Like, I'm like, damn. He was like, get front center. I'm like, damn, go up. You know what I mean? Everybody information. He's like, yeah, you the platoon guy. You know, I'm like, oh.
Would you do it again? Like after knowing everything that you went through, would you do it again?
And I got a follow-up question to that too.
That's a good question. I don't think I would do it. Nah, I probably wouldn't.
No,
I probably wouldn't. Not the way I had to. If you tell me if I went to the military and had just been a regular
no, I mean exactly what you know now.
Nah, I'm not doing that again. Nah, that's nah.
I'm gonna ask you a $64,000 question concerning the story.
That's a random number, but go ahead.
You know, who wants to be a millionaire?
Oh,
$64,000. That's usually the question people always trip up on. The $64,000 question. They use all their lifelines, phone a friend on that one. So here's my $64,000 question for you.
What up?
Do you think that dude was a plant to see who would step up?
I was
That's what I was
thinking that.
thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
never
Say who
thought
gonna
of
say
that.
something?
Because he never came up to you.
Nah, he did.
He just pressing buttons to see who's gonna
Right, I never thought
fight.
of that.
That's
fight
probably
the
something
flag.
they told him to say. The new guy come, the
Yeah.
new platoon, whatever.
Was he one of the guys that was already in there when
Yeah,
y'all
he
walked in the
was
room?
already
yeah,
in.
they
Yeah.
probably told him to say that shit.
I think that was
I
a
don't know.
test.
Maybe you probably right, bro. I never even looked at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Again, I wasn't even trying to be the dude. You know what I mean? But the nigga, he just was talking.
It chose you.
Yeah, it was just I was burning up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? After a while, I can't stand them kind of dudes, honestly. So just talk. You know what I mean? So I was just like, you know what? He can't be talking to me too. You know what I mean? So let's see. You know what I mean? Let's see.
I was right. He's talking to y'all.
Yeah, man. I was like, I'm either gonna get chipped up today or have a hell of a day. You know what I mean? It's gonna be either or. You know what I mean? That's how I was. You know, like I said, it was a stressful day. Period. You know what I mean? So somebody talking shit at that time was probably not good. You know what I mean? A good situation. You know, it wasn't. So I just, you know, like you said, I never looked at it like that, Double A. You might be right, bro. He might been a mole in there trying to, you know, see what the hell's going on. But again, that same dude, he was a problem all the way through your basic training though. Like, yeah, that wasn't the last time me and him had a situation, but that was the first time. But he was a mess, put it that way. He actually didn't even make it. You know what I mean? He didn't even make it. You know what I mean? Like one of those tough guys, like I said, you get
He was
all
a
that.
dude that got caught 3 days later.
He didn't even make it, man. Like we started out, our platoon started out with 35 guys. We graduated 13, 14.
Wow.
We started out, this is 4 months. So you in basic training for 4 months. We started out with like 35 in our platoon, finished with like 14. Like they were dropping like flies. Either dropping or trying to get kicked out. Like
A few good men, literally.
yeah. Either dropping or try to get kicked out. You know what I mean? Like I gotta get out of here. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, y'all, this shit breaking people down. I remember the boy guy, he had pictures of, I swear to God, he had pictures of him when he was playing for Florida State. I thought he was lying. He's like, yeah, I used to play with Deion Sanders at Florida State. I'm like, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Yo, this joker pulled out some pictures and him and Deion Sanders was in the locker room, you know, pose. I was like, what the hell? Yo, he got dropped like 2 weeks later. This is the nigga that played at Florida State with Deion Sanders. You know what I mean? Couldn't make it, man. That ruck march broke him down. That dark ruck march, and then you gotta pass the end of the end of the pass, the whole shit. You gotta walk 25-mile ruck march. Yeah, nigga, that shit. Well, you talking about breaking some people down? I was like, that was one of my best accomplishments of life. You know what I mean?
What do you do? Walk 25 miles?
Walk 25 miles.
That's why you don't mind having them kids run?
Oh, hell yeah. They can get all that work. You know what I mean? I know what it felt like. You know what I'm saying?
This is nothing. I walked 25 miles
Sound like Bill
in the
Cosby.
snow
Yeah, that's
with one boot.
Tell them what a ruck is, though.
Right.
Everybody might not know.
I'm sorry. A ruck is like a book bag. Y'all see it on the Army. They have, but you gotta have it packed to a certain standard, so it has to weigh 70 pounds. So it's a 70-pound rucksack, but it's like a book bag. But you gotta have it, and don't be the ammo dude that gotta handle the ammo. It's your turn to carry the ammo plus the. Oh my. Kid, I got 100 pounds. The ammunition is like you get this big ass can, and
you know, like the chain when they be like,
it's the 50 cal rounds.
Yeah, them 50 cal.
You got the 50. Listen, these rounds is like long. Like, they rip through stuff. So, but everybody rotates the can, like, to be the ammunition man. So I told him, give me that shit first. Well, I got energy.
I take the first leg.
He was like, you mother? Yeah, platoon leader got it first. I
bet y'all stand up for yourselves from now on.
Oh, man. You stupid. Yo, swear to God, that was the trick. I got my shit first. I got my shit out of the way. I rode it like for like a whole mile or two. You know what I mean? And then
next,
but yo, it is rough. You need people to help you get up. Like if we take a break, like sometimes they take a break. Give us a little 5 minutes.
You can't take it off. You
yeah. Oh hell no! You better not take that shit off. It just take too long to get it. You know what I mean? Like. And then on top of that, you hold your weapon too. Like it's a rough test to pass. Then on top of that, you gotta pass the obstacle course. They make you do that. And
after that, like
they make you do all of that, and then you got the obstacle course. And I was like, this shit is crazy, bro.
So you don't look at that as going through like a rite of passage?
Oh, definitely. That's definitely a rite of passage.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm like I said,
I once carried a 70-pound book bag in the snow with one boot.
I'm like I said, it was something like I said, I can't even really tell you in words like what it was. Like, I mean, you could see grown, like they had to pick up paddy wagon for broke niggas that was breaking down. You know what I mean? Like you could just see him on the back just
That's crazy.
Who is that? Oh, that's Thompson was talking all that shit. yeah, nigga, he ain't even get. Damn, we only did
where we
10.
At? We at mile marker number 3. 3.
Yeah, and then you start in the dark. You start like 2 a.m. And then you start like 2 a.m.
What time
we finish like at 9 o'clock. Like
at night.
9 in the morning. Like we finished like 9, 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like that's how long it took us like to walk. And you going through like this ain't just no road. Like you going through terrains. You all through the woods and nigga, it's nighttime too. You know what I mean? So you getting hit with sticker bushes,
like, branches slapping you in the face.
Branches. Yeah, this shit is rough, y'all. Like I said,
you better have your lid on.
Done a lot of stuff. Basic training is by far the hardest thing I have ever accomplished. Like, you come close to die. You feel like you're gonna die. I told y'all already about if you watch this show. Again, need y'all to like, share, subscribe, comment. Shout out to the veterans. I come close to feeling like dying in the gas chamber, for real. You know what I mean? You do. You feel like you about to die. Like, I ain't like that. if any moment I ever felt like I was going to die, it was gas chamber. You know what I mean? And like I said, I was in the war and never really felt like, you know, I was going to die, you know. We was in some situations and shit, but, you know what I mean? But that gas chamber, nigga, you go to breathing to instantly not breathing.
That's everybody's nightmare.
Yeah, it's everybody's nightmare, the gas chamber, yo. Like, it is official. Like, when you see that shit on the movies, you know what I mean? That is not no fake. You know what I mean? That's real. You know what I mean? You go in there real quick with your mask on, seal it. They tell you to unseal it, take it off, and now you sitting in there, you know, you trying to hold your breath, but you can't hold your breath for so long. You know what I mean? And then now the drill sergeant's coming around asking you with your name and your social security. He's like, nigga, I ain't even get my first initial out, nigga. I was like, he's like, get your ass out of here, Brown.
They're about sick of Brown.
I be kicking niggas out. Get your ass out of here, man. Man, I couldn't even get my first initial out there. That shit was, you feel like you instantly, once that shit hit your nostrils and oh my goodness. I never felt that kind of pain. I said, if we go by gas, that would be the worst. That would be the worst way to go out. Y'all, I'm telling you, it would be. It's like you suffer. You do suffer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You suffer. You know what I mean? It ain't your eyes burning. You can't breathe. You know what I mean? You can't breathe. Your face and your eyes is just burning. Like if they showing the scene when we was all outside and they made us drink all this milk because we didn't know what we was doing. We thought that was the first time we had anything besides water. So they had all these crates of milk. So niggas was like, oh shit, you know, the chocolate joint, the strawberry. We just killing it because we ain't had nothing.
This is before the gas chamber.
Before the gas chamber. They set us up.
Oh, man.
They set us up. We ain't know. You know what I mean? We just seen all these crates of milk like chocolate, strawberry. Mm-hmm. But you got to think, we've been drinking water for a month straight without nothing. No juice.
Liquid with flavors.
Yeah. Yeah, so we was like, anything with sugar, because we wasn't eating no sugar, nothing. You was eating pancakes without syrup, all that kind of shit. Ooh. Like, yeah, it was rough first. That first month is rough in basic training. It's called the red phase.
We ain't got no butter?
Nothing. You get about 30 seconds once you sit down and eat it. That first, in red phase, they counting. 1! Niggas in there choking and shit.
God. Signed up for this.
Oh, man.
And you got 1 minute showers in the red phase.
1 minute shower.
Yeah, 1 minute shower. You better know how to lather up like a mother.
Man.
Get all the important parts.
That's all you can get.
1 minute showers when in red phase. No, that's in red phase. Like, that's the beginning. You know what I mean? There's all phases and shit. You know what I mean? They get better. Red phase is the beginning. 1 minute, and they count. You know what I mean? You lather up. That's when you better know how to use washcloth. You know what I mean? Get that jaw soapy.
Rinse around.
Niggas coming out with soapy backs and all.
If you got a minute to wash and your back is the one of the parts that's soapy, it's a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, some people can't adjust, yo, for real. Like, that 1 minute is fast, yo. I'm telling you. Like, you won't even know it neither, and you probably never had to do it. Yeah, it's adjustment, yo. It's funny. Niggas got soap in their faces, eyes. You know, niggas try to wash their hair. Now they got to
wash their hair.
Get out! You got soap dripping all in your eyes. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, again, salute to anybody. That ain't everybody's basic training. Like I said, I was in 19 Delta. We was in Fort Knox, Kentucky. And we was actually on the same base as Marines. So we actually trained together. You know what I mean? The Marines in the 19 Delta trained together. So, you know, like, everybody's basic training ain't the same. You know what I mean? Like, I was, you know, you got the infantry, like, and then you just got You know, niggas that, you know, I ain't trying to downplay nobody's shit, but they shit ain't that hard. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is just more learning.
After
you know,
he ran his 25 miles, ain't shit hard after that.
yeah. Like, everybody ain't got that kind of basic training.
How long was your walk? Oh, man, get out of here.
Yeah, everybody ain't got them kind of basic training stories. But like I said, it depends on your MOS, which is your job. Or like I said, I was a scout, you know, and that's what we had to do. You know what I mean? But again, you asked me, I probably wouldn't. The basic training part was hard. I probably would do it again, but I like the whole war thing. Like, that ain't no shit you want to keep doing over and over again. You know what I mean? Yeah, like if you saying that if I got to add the war, if I never went to war, I would have said yeah to your answer. You know what I mean? Like, I would have. You know what I mean? I would have. But if I did it, being that I did had to go to the war, which is not common. Like, everybody don't go to war. Like, I had a sergeant that was in there for like 15 years. That was his first. You know what I mean? He like, damn, I'm like, damn, nigga, I've been here for years and shit. I got a war in a year. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the luck of the draw sometimes. You know what I mean? So, again, salute to all y'all veterans out there. It's a lot.
Salute.
It's a lot that goes on that, you know, people don't know about. You know what I'm saying? My man sending me letters, giving me letters to give to his peoples if he die. I'm like, yo,
man.
Yeah, it be like that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, make sure my peoples get this and shit. I'm like, what's this?
Tell Shirley I love him.
He's like, yeah, if I don't, you know, I'm like, damn.
Tell Bobby get him a PlayStation.
My man over in Iraq, you know, again, rest in peace. He killed himself over there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
He did. He was a dude, and they came to me after it was the craziest thing. When we was out in Iraq, we was in an old prison yard. That's what we made our base out of. You know what I mean? One of the old prison yards. It was a 360, like, real high wall, you know what I mean? With that we had, you know what I mean? But it was a prison joint, and we used to hear gunfire all the time, you know what I mean? So it really it didn't say. When I heard the one joint, and then I seen everybody running, I'm like, damn, what's that? I was like, damn, that was in here? That was in the base? You know what I mean? Because they shoot in the rack like, you know, that shit like fireworks out there with them niggas with guns. You know what I mean? So I was just like,
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's like, for real, they fireworks is guns. Like, they call out and let off guns and shit.
Yeah.
It ain't no pow. It ain't no, you know what I mean? This ain't no firecrackers, nigga. They go out and shoot their guns and shit. You know what I mean? Yo, when my man, they came out and I realized, I'm like, damn. It was funny. I was like, damn, somebody shot, they killed themselves. You know what I mean? Because that was normal out there. You know what I mean? I like, somebody killed themselves. And when they was like, yo, it's Lenny. I was like, Lenny? And everybody's like, yeah. I was like, damn. You know what I mean? They's like, so now everybody, because he was real standoff. He was another cat from Jersey. He ain't talk to nobody. Yo, y'all thought I was bad. He ain't talk to nobody, you know what I mean? But he talked, we was cool because we had the connection Jersey, you know what I mean? And we used to switch music. You know what I mean? He like, yo, you got the new, you know what I mean? We would vibe like that because we was down there with all these country niggas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we vibe. They was like, yo, Lenny was at your crib? I was like, yeah. I was like, they like, that nigga crazy. But he was never like that with me, bro, for real. So, but I seen it, though, you know what I mean? But out there, man, he lost it, man, and killed himself. And the crazy thing is, they all came to me, like, asking me about him. They was like, what did he say? I'm like, I seen him the day before, but all he was like, yo, Will, he was like, yo, Brown, I gave you your CD back, right? That's what he said. And we always would do that. Wow. You feel me? Yeah. But that was something normal for us. Like, yo, I gave you your CD back, you know what I mean? So he's like, he said that, we like I said, we smoked, I remember that. We was chilling, smoked the black and mild. He's like, man, this shit crazy. And that was our last conversation. And then found out, you know, he was like, yo, man, he ain't say nothing, you know. I was like, nah, bro. He, like I said, he killed himself out there, which was, like I said, he wasn't the only one, bro. It was a lot. It was a lot going on out there. I don't even think they tell your peoples that. For real. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think when they kill themselves, I don't even think they tell their peoples that when they do it like that. Because when we had his memorial, they kind of said something. They ain't want to say like he killed himself. So I'm like, maybe they just be like, man, just chalk this one up. You know what I mean? We just gonna let him go out not like a hero or whatever. He got killed in duty. I don't know what they be telling they folks. You know what I mean?
That's not a dishonorable discharge. I mean, it
you
ain't a
dead,
discharge,
yeah,
but like, is it dishonorable?
I don't
though?
know. Don't get me lying. I don't know how they do that when you take your own life. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, just like any insurance, if you got if you kill yourself on your life insurance, you might not get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? I don't know how that worked, but he did kill himself, and it was just like, damn, man. That's when I knew it was real out there, because it was like, after a while, it was just like, oh yeah, but when that happened, because that was like one of the first like situations that went left, like, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, man, he's just losing it. You know what I mean? And you just see it all the time, man. And luckily, I got home. I got home because I had to escort somebody who went crazy. For real. That's how I got home, because I was supposed to do a year. They was like, Brown, we need an escort to take somebody back to the States. I said, nigga, if I gotta come back, I ain't come. I don't want to go. I told him, if I gotta come back here, y'all might as well just keep. I said, I'd rather just stay. They was like, you would rather just stay and go home and just do the R&R food? No, man. I ain't getting my hopes all high. I'm at home party thinking, I gotta go back to war in a couple weeks.
Like, no thank you.
I gotta go back to war in a couple weeks. That's wild.
No. I'm already out here. I'm already adjusted to this life. You feel me? No,
Yeah.
it was like, yo, I was like, they was
He said, once the switch is off, it's off.
It's off. You know what I mean? I ain't, nah. If I gotta come back to this shit, no, get somebody else to escort them. You know what I mean? And it was funny. No bullshit. It was like 2 hours later, my sergeant came. He's like, pack your stuff. I was like, what? For what? He's like, yo, you leaving. I like, leaving, like,
like, home.
I like, yo, I told him, I'm like, yo, I'm not coming back. You know what I mean? Like, he, for real, he knew what I meant. I'm not coming back here. You know what I mean? So don't be playing that shit. He's like, nah, bro. And on top of that, they stopped my date to get out of the military. I was supposed to be out, but once the war thing hit, they stopped everybody's shit. Stopped laws. Now nobody can leave. So I was already like, should have been out anyway.
Wow. You
know what I mean? So I'm in the military in this war thinking I should have been out anyway. You know what I mean? So I was like, nigga, I'm not coming back, Sarge. He's like, he's like, dog, you ain't got to. You know what I mean? And it was cool. I got out of there and was happy as hell. You know what I mean? Like, surprise wifey and everything. You're like, back, nigga, you know what I mean? You got back. They said you need counseling. Nope. I don't need no counseling, nigga, because, so that's a transition for people, they don't want you to
just give me my money.
Yeah, you got to get back to the family life. You know what I'm saying? You've been walking around with guns all day.
So real quick, Jody had a few responses in here. Most recent one is concerning Frequency's question. It's not a dishonorable discharge.
Oh,
okay.
There you go. Yeah, it's not a dishonorable discharge. Yeah, I didn't know that. You know what I mean? I think it happens a lot. You niggas killed themselves waiting on the phones. Like, that's why the phone, like, they ain't even want us on the phones because you get off the phone and now you don't know how to act. You know what I mean? Because you didn't talk to your loved ones.
They done gave you some information.
Yeah, they gave you some information, and now jokers is all acting different. Boy, I'm telling you, kid, man, I was 5. We was in a line. I'm maybe like six cats down. And all I heard was him counting. We waiting on the satellite phone. Like, they, you know what I mean? We all talking, and all we hear is, pow! We like, damn, what what was that? You know what I mean? And the boy in the front did with the phone. Shoot himself, and the boy that was next to him was like, yo, he's giving this girl a countdown. I was like, what?
Wait, what?
He was talking to his girl. He had arguing with his girl on the phone.
And shot himself?
And told her he was going to do it. And they actually still had her on the phone. Like, what? She's like, oh my God, what? You know what I mean? Like,
damn. Man.
Like, yeah, he's like, yo, the boy gave her a countdown. Like, he was counting down like 10, 9, like, you know what I mean? I was like, damn.
That sounds like a lot I mean, it not sound like that's a lot to go through.
Yeah.
You saying that molded you. Not only what you went through, but you dealing with other people's life events.
Yeah, man, it's crazy out there, bro. You gotta be again, I said mentally, if you not right.
I don't think anybody can be mentally.
Yeah. I think you just gotta. Yeah, I'm a little different. Like I just adjust. Yo, I signed myself up, nigga. I ain't got nobody to blame but myself in this situation.
All right, but here's the thing, right? You've said before, right?
Huh?
You've made an argument before as far as like you said, discipline, young men and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Would you? After hearing this, at first I was kind of with you, like, yeah, man, they need some discipline, military training. But after hearing all those stories, bro,
but that's why I said
that would.
But that's why I said this. And again, good segue, frequency. Like, yeah, we was talking about. I had said something. I think our boys. And I said basic training. Basic training and war is different, bro.
I mean, but even in basic, you said guys was like...
Yeah, you break down mentally, but you ain't got to think, dying,
Okay. No, it was no suicides in basic?
It was a couple that tried. You know what I mean? There's a couple people that tried. Yeah. Sheesh. Yeah, it do. That's the cats that's trying to get out of there. You know what I mean? They realized they made a mistake. And again, you've realized you can't quit or you go into jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, quit mean go to jail. You know what I mean? Like,
you said what, go to jail? Huh? You said what?
Quit mean go to jail in the military if you feel like quitting. You know what I mean? Like, you can figure it out in jail in Leavenworth.
Yeah, there's a lot of cats that rather die than go to prison, bro.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, they'll give you a whole lot of options once you sign that contract. You feel me? But I do get it. Yeah, I get why you wouldn't want your son or daughter to maybe do it. I think it's good to do basic training. You know what I mean? I do. And all that other stuff, now that's your decision whether you want to go take this further. You know what I mean? I think, and basic training really, y'all, is only 2 months. 2 months. The other 2 months that you in basic training is like for AIT training into your job. So basically, if you want to stay in the military, now you need to do those 2 months. You know what I mean? But if the training part is where, and like I said, if you look it up, the other countries do it even younger. They training.
So I was going to say, do you want to say what the topic is?
Oh,
it's kind of.
Oh, well, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, not me.
Oh, well. So go ahead.
Guys, if you saw the title is Bootz on the Ground. It kind of stemmed from the Veterans Day conversation, the conversation we were having off mic, talking about the state of the new generation now. Like we kind of got into it last week, even throughout our conversations throughout the week about how emotionally intelligent the new generation is, but they are lacking severely what the previous generations had.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now we come from the suck it up, get it done.
Yeah.
But we all in therapy now.
Yeah.
Right. We need we need the emotional touch they have, and they need the mental toughness that we have. And we were talking about basic training being a requirement, because as you heard Sugar Will just describe his experience, basic training was more mental than anything.
Yeah, it is.
Like even the physical aspect of it wasn't as tough as the mental aspect of it. So putting kids now in basic training and making that mandatory, is that a good move? Is that a good decision? Especially if we're dialing in even further, we're talking about the young men in this country, right?
Yeah. I mean, the way you put it there, I mean, like I said, I think this generation mentally is weaker than we were. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So the way you put it there, if you saying it should this generation as of now do it, no, it would crumble, it would break them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It would. Yeah, it would. They wouldn't be able to make it. They would. Not this generation. Now, if this was like I said, if this was something that we did, like this was
I'm saying we have to start somewhere. If we started, it has to start now.
Bro, I don't know. We would have to change the whole military before them.
But no, take.
We're taking shit go down now.
We're taking the military aspect of it. We're only
training?
talking about basic training only, and then go out into
That's
the
what
world.
I'm saying. Basic training, bro.
This is not a.
I'm all right. Basic training. The 2 months I said you need the basic training. Right. Basically, all right.
So do you think it only would take 60 days for someone to mentally get tougher?
Yeah, the way they move.
A lot can change in 60 days.
Yeah, the way they
Shout
move.
out Larry Jones.
But I mean, like, do you think that would shape them?
It make you look at life differently. Put it this way. You will, I can't even say it'll change you. You'll see life differently, and then usually that does change you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does. Like, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I can't speak for everybody, you know what I mean? But I can speak for myself. Like, I know I looked at life differently after I seen it differently. Like I said, I appreciated shit more. You know what I mean? Just little stuff like that. Like, I appreciated stuff like going outside, throwing the football with my son, and, just being around family. You do, you know what I mean? Like, going to the bathroom and being able to close the door and all of that.
For granted.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that's my opinion. You know, I can't speak for everybody, but like I said, it definitely military. Basic training, and we just gonna stick with basic training, you know what I mean? Basic training definitely changed me, period. And I thought I was the jock to come to, the military and be able to do all that shit. And I said mentally first, but then physically, you just get, I seen transformations of dudes, they parents ain't recognizing when they got at the end of the joint. Like, you know what I mean? Like, damn. You know what I mean? One dude was married. He was like the OG of all of us. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm married. He used to hang up with me all the time. He like, yo, Brian, I was about the second oldest cat in the, you know what I mean? I was like 25. That's old, you know what I mean? For real. Like, I was like 25. That's old. So he was like 28-ish. So he used to, when we had our graduation, his wife came and seen him. She ain't seen him in 4 months. She started breaking down, crying like, oh my goodness. It's like,
are those muscles?
So I got a room around the corner.
I swear to God, she started crying, you know what I mean? She's like, and they had been together. They was high school sweethearts, you know what I mean? She's like, he hasn't looked like this. Like, she was going like she's like 9th grade. I was like, yeah, well, enjoy him.
But with the basic training, right? Because you said it made you appreciate like the door being shut and all that other stuff, right? So is it the sacrifice of the things that you have to sacrifice in basic training? Is it being told what to do? Like, what is it about it that you feel like made you mentally, or would make someone mentally tougher?
I think it challenges you in all kinds. Like, listen, you challenge yourself, like Frequency said. Not only do you got to be able to mentally be healthy for yourself, but other people, because everything in the military is a team. They make you team up with jokers you never met. They feeling the same way probably as you is, and then it's a lot, you know what I mean?
You learn as strong as your weakest link, and your lives are on the line.
You learn a lot. Like I said, you learn about yourself, and I'm stationed with people from all over the world, so it's just like, you get to see life firsthand in basic training. You do, like real life, real quick. Like, nah, this is the test. You getting a pop quiz right here with basic training. Like, this, you know what I mean? It is. This is a pop quiz. It ain't the test. It's a pop quiz. Like, this is gonna be seeing a lot of this kind of shit happen to you. You know what I mean?
So would you recommend that to somebody who's like 15, or like what? When we were talking about the whole thing with the kids, like how does that apply to children?
That for children, like I said, when they that young, that's the parent thing. I'm be honest. Like, when you got a kid, you gotta try to bring and instill that into them. I'm talking about young guys, young kids that's getting out of high school again, that might not want to go to college.
But now they not kids anymore. They're adults.
I would. I got a proposal.
What's that?
I got a proposal. Basic training is 2 months. If we made it mandatory for kids, focusing on basic training. Basic training will give you, you know, survival skill set just to sharpen your mindset. Maybe you're not getting these type of instructions at home.
Yeah.
I'll make it mandatory. Your junior going into your senior year, that final summer, basic training going into your senior year, and then from there, because that way they're still technically minors, and you can't put, well, I'm grown now. Like, no, this is part of your curriculum. This is a requirement. Basic training, summer between junior and senior year.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like the idea.
That's powerful.
It is. I mean, we
you got kids failing gym just getting changed.
because they ain't got.
But think about it, like if they
discipline.
Yeah.
No,
if that was
when
implemented,
we were younger, getting changed was like a fraction of it because it's just something you do. These kids now are failing because they're just not putting on sweats in the shirt.
But that would change the whole program. Just as far as the country goes.
Yeah, we're talking about making basic training mandatory. Not
so they would really be prepping students
gym is not
from kindergarten. I'm just saying, like
no. Gym is an option because they can choose whether or not to participate and just get a failing grade.
Right.
We're talking about this being mandatory.
Yeah.
It's a difference between something that's mandatory and you go to school and you can choose whether to do your work or not, and it's pass or fail.
Right.
That's not mandatory.
Yeah.
You're just there.
And then knowing
that would affect your job prospects
and then knowing
too.
We got this curriculum. We will be able to kind of build them up for that situation.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like, if we knew this is what you got at the end of the road, you know, we gonna, you know, you gotta
might want to sign up for the junior ROTC program. You might want to think about that.
You better take some prep something.
At the end of your junior year, this is a surprise coming.
Yeah. I love it. You already know I love it. Like I said, 2 months of your life ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Like, and it will. And like Frequency said, as a whole, you know, you might not be able to change everybody.
Right.
But as a whole,
it would strengthen the nation.
It can make an impact.
Yeah, it can make an impact, bro.
Because think about China, for instance.
Exactly.
They're really starting in kindergarten. Like China's whole thing, like if shit hit the fan, we all know the program. Like everybody knows the program in China.
And that goes back to what we were talking about before about even the education curriculum. They start that STEM program early over there, and even down to the social media platforms. This is why TikTok was getting banned over here for a while, because the algorithm over here is all about entertainment.
Yeah.
Algorithm over there is all about engineering and science and tech.
China even changed their TikTok. I think all their social media things, like if you're not an expert on the topic, you can't speak on it.
But it makes sense.
You want to talk finances? Are you a financial expert? You want to talk medical? You need to be. You have no authority if you're not certified.
So
that does make sense.
Need y'all to like, share, subscribe, comment. You know, like I said, we giving the flowers to our veterans, man. We having veterans topic today. Real nice topic. You know what I mean? Again, I don't know all the answers to, I don't have all the answers to everything. I just go off of what I did. It would work for me. You know what I mean? You might not have worked for you, but again, basic training. You feel?
I'm laughing. I'm still going on what you said at the beginning. I didn't do it for you.
I did.
I was not thinking about you and my service and sacrifice.
He said I was almost foreclosed.
I was just trying to get some money and pay
You're
for
right.
school.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, for real?
Shit was getting funky. I needed to make a move.
My car got repulled.
I got a baby on the way.
Baby on the way.
I need some benefits.
You know what I meant when I said shit was funky, man? Yeah, it was getting funky out here, man. So listen, I said, man, I'm gonna try this military thing. And this is a dude that actually went to I had my bachelor's degree, and I still went to the military. You know what I mean? Like they used to like, damn nigga, you got a bachelor's? Yo, that's what they used to say. Like, drill sergeant like, Brown, get your dumb ass up here.
He got a bachelor's and came to us.
don't mean right.
Hold on.
He says, you know, you could have came in and got it for free.
Everybody here to go to school. You got one already?
You hustling backwards.
Get your dumb ass up here. You mean to tell me you got a bachelor's degree? I was like, yeah, drill sergeant.
So you a smarty art.
He's like, you know we should be saluting you now. I was like, and it was funny. I ain't even know it. My recruiter got me. You know what I mean? For real. He ain't tell me that. I should have came in as an officer with a bachelor's degree.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I should have been automatically an officer. I already had a degree. They just trying to fill their quotas, the damn recruiters. So he made me go on as enlisted. But
if you ever ran into him again, what would you do?
Yeah. I don't know. Salute me. I don't want to be that dude, double A. You know what I mean?
This is what I learned in there.
It was just a question.
Yeah, nigga. Nah, he probably, he helped me probably gonna kill it. He helped me help kill his ass. You know what I mean? This is what I learned from your dumb ass.
Let me show you this thing we learned called the gas chamber.
Nah, but I should have came in as an officer, so I didn't know that, and it wasn't no switching. Like, oh no, they made a mistake. They said, nigga, after this basic, you can do it. I was like, whoa. After I had to finish my contract. Like I said, the contract before I could actually if I re-enlist, I could go on the officer. But I wasn't enlisted. Shit. I said, damn, I guess I'm going to stick with the thugs. You know what I mean? I'm with the thugs, you know what I mean? Yeah, we going to rock. I'm going to rock out with y'all. Because, be honest with you, y'all would have been all saluting. And like I said, I would have loved to have been an officer only because they get more money. Right. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why I would have wanted to be an officer. As far as how people looked at you, it would have been a conflict for how I act. Because that fraternism is a big deal, and I just kicked it with everybody. You know what I mean? I didn't care what you was private.
As an officer, you can't do that.
You can't do none of that shit. You know what I mean? At all. You can't. Yeah, them jokers used to just hang out with each other, and they all, like I said, you really don't like them. You know what I mean? They just, geeks. Most of them, you know what I mean?
A bunch of geeks.
Geeks. You goddamn dork.
Yo, Will, you one of them now?
yeah, I couldn't even see myself being one of them. You know what I mean? Just for real. So I'm like, even as me being a sergeant over people, they still had to kind of, my boys used to, that I hung out with, they ain't even supposed to be at the crib, really. We chilling and shit. But they used to make me look so good that they like, yo, we gonna make you look good tomorrow and shit. I was like, yeah, y'all better. They be pulling on the show for everybody. Yeah, sergeant!
Major pain.
That's what I was thinking too.
We used to do, he's like, like I said, we used to have the funniest things. He's like, yo, watch tomorrow how I make you look, man. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, don't go overboard. You gotta make it look real and shit, nigga. Yeah, but it was funny. Yes, Sergeant, I'll do whatever you say. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah, you're doing too much. Ain't nobody gonna believe that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I couldn't. That fraternizing was I was like, damn, I can't hang out with you because you got your rank is lower than mine. Like, what the hell kind of shit is that? I was like, I just didn't get it. But it is what it is. Only, like I said, officers do get hella money to do nothing. Shit, them jokers sit in the
Sorry, I would have been geeked up, Will. I would have been geeked up.
Let's talk about it pretty chill.
Yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Like,
I got a bachelor's.
That part.
That shit, I like I said, it wasn't nothing I could do at that time. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But
you was like, boy, on what was that Brad Pitt when they was all in the tank? Remember the dude?
Glorious Bastards?
Yeah.
The other one. Was it?
That other one.
That tank movie.
Yeah, that tank movie. I know you talking about. I don't know the name.
This dude just went there to get like a paper signed. Next thing you know, he in World War II.
What? Yeah.
What's the name of that movie?
I forgot the name.
I'm gonna look it up.
Was it like Fist?
Something with Fury.
Yeah, Fury. Yeah.
Fury Road?
Fury something.
Fury.
Something Fury. Yeah, but Yeah, that was a good ass movie.
That was real good movie.
That's a good segue. What was your best? Name your 3 best. I don't even know. You like war movies?
Not really.
Nah. Damn. You know, like that's the. You know, when I seen Platoon for the first time, I was. Whew,
Oh, it's just called Fury.
Fury,
Yeah, watch
Platoon
Fury.
was my movie. I ain't even gonna told you. That was like one of my classic war movies. Throwback Charlie Sheen. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said again.
Full Metal Jacket.
Oh yeah, all day. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you which one was the real, like a real one, like the one Jamie Foxx was in Jarhead.
That was pretty good.
That's one of the realest. Like, if you want to,
that was with the bomb ball.
Yeah, like that was a real. The way they did it, you could tell it was some real jokers behind the scenes telling them how to move. You know what I mean? Because when I watched that shit, I was like, whoa, this shit is close. You know what I mean? That movie was real close. And Black Hawk Down, you know what I mean? That was a fire movie.
Tough.
Yeah, Black Hawk Down is one of my favorites.
I gotta go back. That was a good one.
That was
That's Owen Wilson, right?
Owen Wilson.
That was the one. No, the Black Hawk Down is the one where they went to. Yeah, it's a real.
It's
based on a
Zero
true
Dark
story.
30. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
That one.
Yeah, it's based on a true story, but it's like I said. I'm just talking
that
about
was a Desert Storm.
I'm talking about the realism of it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like they really had
Black
some
Hawk was in the
intel.
90s.
You know what I'm saying? So again, like I said, salute to the veteran. I know everybody don't give us no justice. You know what I'm saying? But it is a lot of people who do. You know what I mean? For real, it is. There's a lot of people do. And I got mad love yesterday from a lot of people. Like I said, if you think your kid want to sign up, or your daughter, like I said, it's right now. I mean, if it's no war, it's one of the best things to do. Honestly,
The way they talking now, though.
I mean, yeah, they say that. They be saying that all the time. Like I said, it's just the luck of the draw. Sometimes you catch a war, sometimes you don't. You know what I mean? Like,
I joined during a time of peace. Tranquility.
Yeah. Some people don't. Some people don't even see a war. You know what I mean? Some people get to the point.
I was bored. I did nothing. What'd you do? I went to I was deployed 15 times.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a different. And then you see the females out there. You know what I mean? It's they gotta adjust. They make them niggas straight. The thing about shout out to Jody and Collective Mike. You know what I mean?
Yeah, without her stories.
They do
intense play.
Awesome plays in theaters about females in the military. It is an awesome take. You know what I mean? Like they had the Double A. You know what I mean? Was at the joint Saturday. You know what I mean? I've been a few of them, you know what I mean? And I never really seen where they focus on the females in the military. You know what I mean? Like I always talk about the guy. You always see the guy military movies, but it's a lot of females that are in the military, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like it is. Like it's a lot of them actually. So you don't see they side. And Collective Mike, again, shout out to y'all. They if you ever see one of they plays theaters, short films, they focus on that take, and it's very educational, informative as far as how they break that joint down. Like I said, I was stationed with women, and I never, until I watched they show, I never really thought of that. I'm like, damn, you right. They do gotta move differently, especially in, being a male-dominated, that's just a male-dominated job. You know what I mean? It is, you know what I mean? So it's just a lot. And then you gotta deal with, trying to get the same respect from the guys. You know what I mean? Seriously, you do, because that's how it is. Like,
I think it's a dangerous place for women to be.
It is. It is, because when we got out there, I swear to you, I cannot make this up. They had women doing shit they wasn't even trained to do. But like I said, when you get in the war, it's adjustments. Like we had girls doing raids with us because we was trying to respect their law of, they don't want men to touch their women. So we needed to take women with us.
Yeah.
To frisk they women and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But now, Now the girl work. She at home back in the station in the headquarters behind the desk. You know, maybe secretary and shit. That shit in Iraq pulling razors. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big difference. Like, I used to have this worker. She was like, Brown, y'all going make sure I get back. You know what I mean? Because we like, yo, we got you. You know what I mean? It ain't like we sending them in there first and none of that type of shit. But like again, they had that rule where, you know, we kind of respected that shit. Where they ain't want us to touch their women. You know what I mean? That's their religion. You know, men ain't, outside men ain't supposed to be touching their women. So we had to literally have women with us on raids. You know what I mean? Like, out there, they looking for people. You gotta pat them down, or take the, everybody wearing the cover, so you gotta take that shit off to see if it's like, if it's this dude. Them cars that came out with all them people they was looking for. That shit was real. Like, them jokers wasn't just like made up. They was really looking for these dudes. You know what I mean? So we was out here looking for certain dudes, this, that person, that terrorist. And like I said, them guys are smart. They surround themselves around with women, and they think that's kind of like a shield. The bad, they shiesty out there. Women and children, it ain't like over here.
Yeah, they strapping bombs on everybody.
That women and children shit don't work. Yeah, you know how it is on no women and children. Yeah, they don't care about that. They use that for an advantage, you know what I mean? Because they know we think that way, you know what I mean? They know we think that way, so they won't use that against us, you know what I mean? So, again, we used to have to take the women with us, and they used to just be, I ain't gonna hold you, they used to be scared to death, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I ain't signed up for this, and they didn't, not this job, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now now they might possibly have to shoot, get shot at, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, but luckily in my situation, we never had a case where we had a female with us and it went down like that. Usually when it went down, it wasn't no females with us. You know what I mean? We ain't had no females with us. You know what I mean? Like that. So,
what do you say to the? Now there are women that serve in combat roles as well too, and yeah, they get busy just like men do. It's like, after seeing that play, man. That they had a therapist after the play just to break that down and have a conversation.
Yeah, shit is crazy.
It was.
No, I mean, yeah, I've seen it.
It was.
Me too.
Oh, you saw the play?
It was
intense.
It's heavy.
It's heavy.
It's intense, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm not against it. I'm gonna make sure I say.
Talking about women in the military?
No, not women in the military. I'm against sending women. I'm not gonna say I'm against it. I don't like it.
As far as the war.
I don't like sending women into combat.
All right, combat.
So
I got it. Nobody does.
Women being in the military is one thing, but sending women into combat is, because a lot of those stories came from being over there in combat. So I'm gonna explain my thought process, because I don't want to offend any women that are in the military. That's not what
I understand exactly what you're saying, but
I don't like women being in combat for this reason alone. You have to have a certain mentality as a person to be in war. It's probably the most barbaric that a human can be, to be in the war, because you have to kill your enemy. And that's a switch that comes on. And you go down through history, throughout wars. What are the main three things that happen in wars? Murder, pillaging, raping of women.
Okay.
That's as ugly of a truth as it gets, and that's throughout time.
Yeah.
This is why I don't like women in a combat zone, because you're putting yourself in the line of a lot of these dudes go in the military. They're not always the upstanding type of dude.
Yeah.
Some of them are escaping the law. Some of them are there because they want to have a legal reason to harm somebody.
Yeah,
it's creeps over there. It's a dangerous situation, and it's not a you can't do what I can do. It's nothing like that. It's just strictly about safety. Is the perspective I'm coming from. That's a dangerous spot for a woman to be in. And it's not about whether you can do the job or not. It's not that. It's the environment that you're in. You're not going to overpower a man.
My thing about I love your take. The thing about having women in combat is they change your emotions differently than it would if it was a situation with a man. Like if you know what I mean. If a woman gets shot next to me,
Ooh.
you feel me?
I mean, go ahead, finish. Jody got a take though.
If I see a lady get shot or harmed, I'm gonna be a lot more. It's gonna bother me more than
you're gonna wild out.
Yeah, it is. It is just because that's how hopefully you build as a man. You know what I mean? You want to protect the woman. You know what I mean? It does. It's like now we got to do extra. Like if I wouldn't, like I said, I'm thinking of myself in the military. Like I don't want to see what I seen with a woman. You know what I mean? Like getting hurt like that. It would mess with me, just like it would if I seen the kid get hurt. You know what I mean? Like it's different. And I hate it. That's when you're a man, you get that stigma. Like, yeah, well, y'all tough. That's what y'all supposed to do. So that's how I look at it. Like, I'm still hurt about the guy getting, maybe hurt. But not like I would.
It's different when it's women and children.
It is.
And I keep saying, I'm not against it. I'm just saying I don't like it for that reason.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And so you had something?
I mean, Jody's chiming in. She's saying ultimately, it's a woman's choice. She should be able to decide to do what she wants to do. Women combatants have the mindsets for it. She's arguing, some tough chicks out there. So
I'm not saying that.
No, I'm not like you said, they can, but you personally don't like it.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's why
I ain't gonna hold you.
Slowed down and chose my words carefully.
Yeah, but she flipped on his ear though and saying too. But again, you got guys out here getting violated.
Yeah,
but that don't get reported because of the stigma.
So therefore, this is making my point.
Right.
This is truly it is. Okay, now we about to turn it. Hold on.
There you go.
Let me say something real quick, and this could go however it got to go.
She said you don't have to like it.
This is. You're right. I don't. But I'm gonna say this. A lot of women want the same opportunities as men, but don't want the other side of it as well too.
I agree.
So let me explain this a little bit further.
I'm with you.
There's a meme that's that's funny, and you see it often. It's with every race. It's not a color thing. It's just a man-woman thing. You have a couple walking together, typically a man and woman. First is the woman. She's just look, making my way downtown, walking fast, and the dude's like, "All right, over here, got that, guys." It's just checkpoints. It's just a man that's always aware of his surroundings because we know the other side of it. And what I mean by that is you want the everything that comes along with being a guy. You want all the good stuff. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to do that too. But you don't want to deal with what we deal with.
They can't, bro. It's physically.
It's like you want this
physically.
You have to take the ugly side of it as well too. And
combat.
Dudes get violated.
Yeah, combat is different.
But we eat that. There's a lot of grimy things that go on with men that we don't speak about. We just shield that, we tuck that, and we chalk that up to part of being a man. Check it.
I got a story for that. Remember I was talking about the ammo can things and how we was on the ruck march. So I ain't tell you and this wasn't basic. We still had another ruck march, like training to go to Iraq. We had females training with us, right? Now, this is these gun-ho girls. You think they can, do what we do. You know what I mean? I get, like I said. So it's their turn to hold the ammo cans. You know what I mean? Now it's like, oh yeah, it's they turn to hold the ammo cans, right? For real. Like this is a test. We gotta pass this shit. And we need you. It's your turn to hold the ammo cans. Let's go. They couldn't, bro. It was just like, I'm right behind the girl. I swear to God, I had to take another shift. I had to do another mile just because she couldn't do it. And we just did. most of us broke them down like that because they was slowing us up, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, bro, ain't no way in hell these females gonna be able to carry this ammo can too through this shit too. You know what I mean? And I swear to God, she took like 50 yards. Like she walked in football terms, thinking 50 yards, and she looked at me and was like, I ain't gonna be able to do this. And I said, I know you ain't. We had to stop. We had to stop. Yo, man, we doing the trans. I'm gonna do the ammo. You know, I'm gonna take it again. You know what I mean? And go from there. She felt so bad. You know what I mean? She did feel bad because she knew physically she shouldn't have been doing this shit. But y'all want to be with the guys, and you know,
again, we're not saying that.
No, they not physically. No, physically, dog. No, physically, I agree with you. In combat situations,
I'm just talking about combat situations. Yeah, you can if you have the right to choose. Nobody is talking about your choice.
Yeah, combat
Nobody's
situations.
Saying that a woman can't choose I agree. Anything. I didn't say those words. You can rewind this tape back.
We got to baby you too much.
I just said I don't like it for these personal reasons.
Yo, you got to. Yo, for real. I'm just being real. Yo, chill. What you got to say?
Come on,
you
chill. Get it in here.
Like,
the water's fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't disagree with you. I'm not one of the females that think I can do what a man can do. You won't get that argument out of me. You got to know your own strength. I think we should stay in the lane, a certain lane. And if that's what you want to do, then, like he said, you want to sign up for this, then do what you got to do.
Yeah. Well,
you know, I'm not. You will never have that argument out of me. So
you don't like it for your sister either.
I mean, if she wants to,
that's what I'm saying.
Again,
she wants, but you don't like it.
At the end of the day, like he said, you're signing up to do a thing, and that's with anybody. If you're not coming in well informed, you made your bed. At the end of the day, like, you made your bed. This is what you're gonna have to do, then do it, or.
And again, he's talking about combat, not the military.
No, I'm just saying in general. Like,
you gotta put that out there.
What I'm saying is, like, if you're gonna do something, like, no, if. I'm just using like a push-up versus a girl push-up. No, if you're going to do the push-up, you got to do the push-up. If that's what you're signing up to do, then
doing that girl push-up.
But I'm saying, like,
they do.
Yeah, they do.
In the military too.
No, I'm not going to. So
I'm not.
I want to make sure that
we're not bashing women.
I don't think it's a bashing woman. It's not about bashing
women.
We're
talking about physics, physical limitations.
I'm giving y'all a situation that happened.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, we are not physically stronger. Sometimes we can be. I'm not saying every woman. Yes, everybody's built different. It's not a one size fit all. However,
you want to. Boil it down. You want a team of women with you going out in combat, or you want a team of dudes with you going out in combat? It's just that simple.
But at the end of the day, if you don't know what you're, I would never do this, but if I'm signing up for the military and I don't know that they're going to make me carry 100 pounds for 25 miles, obviously she didn't know she was signing up to do that, right?
Yeah.
So if this is something that, okay, these are the bullet points you got to, and now she's choosing to do that, then fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can do it, you can do it. You can't, you can't. Like,
we're
not the same.
Should I said as a man and told everybody, because like I said, I was the platoon leader at this time. You know what I mean? I made the call to make it where we just broke all the females down because they couldn't carry the shit.
Right, but
so if I was the dude that was like, nah, because they gonna fail, because if that's a guy that can't carry it, he's gonna fail.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
She should fail.
But we didn't. That's
all
what
things
I'm saying.
being fair, she should fail.
They should have failed. You feel me?
Right.
But again. That's the difference in a female.
Because she may not be physically strong in that way, but she might be fast. She might be a sharpshooter. She might have other but I mean,
she could be
me personally, I think women's role in the military. You know, I watched this show called Lioness.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
I think they're perfect for like espionage type of missions. You know what I mean?
All right, we going down a different road.
I'm just saying, but like it serves a purpose as far as military. The combat thing.
Yeah, I'm not.
Don't even do the movie thing because everybody, if you see the movies, they got a bunch of goddamn special forces dudes around him. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm just saying. Strictly infiltrating. I'm talking like what's her name? The Maharaj. How she was a spy.
Let's not get into the fictional stuff with this.
No, I'm talking real life. I'm saying spy work, infiltration, extraction.
I'm saying overall,
not necessarily physical domination.
Hold on, we going off the rails.
It's your topic, nigga. You bring this up.
So I'm bringing it back.
Say, let me break this down.
So I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back. My entire point was after seeing that play and seeing the trauma that these women in our armed services go through, I do not like women in combat.
Me neither.
That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you.
Women in the military, fantastic. You can do it, then do it. I'm not telling you not to do it.
I agree with you.
I'm not telling you that I don't approve, and I'm not saying that women shouldn't be allowed to do it. I'm just saying I don't like it for the traumatic things that play told a true stories, by the way, about. That was a lot. Then I think about sisters, daughters, mothers, and aunts. Imagine your family having to go through that.
Yeah,
I don't. As a man, I don't like that.
You're right.
But that happens regardless you in the military or not.
Bad things do. Bad things do happen.
You don't sign up for it though.
Yeah, but you don't. Yeah, that's
right. Well, I mean, I get
signing up. Yeah, you sign up for the military. Like, yeah, you get me. I feel where you go. Bad stuff happened to you, but you ain't. That ain't what you signed up for.
That might be something she already endured, though. I mean, I'm again. You're not saying you're going into it with that. I don't think you should or should. Whatever you signed up for. Like
again,
you said, completely.
We're not saying military. Like I said, we need females in the military.
I'm not one of them.
But as far as combat,
it's just that's a tough thing.
But that's what I was saying. I was relating to a fictional thing, but I'm talking about actual. Like I said, we need spies, we need moles, we need people to go in. No, that
to Joey's point, you're trying to define a woman's role in the military.
That movie shit is right. It's a movie. You don't see woman moles in the military.
But I think you should define people's roles in any. I mean, people should have. I don't know why people have a problem with having a role. Like, everybody's not great at everything. If you're great at this, then that's what your role should be. If you're good at this is what your role should be. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
The thing was, and then, like I said, it affects people differently.
What do you mean?
It messes, like I said, it messes up folks. That's why they really didn't want women in the military in the first place with men. Because it messes their psyche up when they see a woman get hurt rather than a man. That's why I try to bring that up first. It messes our psyche up to see a woman get hurt rather than a man. You got to be focused when you're in a war situation. Can't be sitting here crying for 3 days because Tammy got. I didn't mean to use your name, Mom.
Rule number 3. Rule number 3.
You know what I mean? Such and such got shot. Now the whole command, we depressed because we got a woman shot. It's gonna. I'm telling you, this is the reason they didn't really want women in combat for that reason. Whether they can do it or not, that's a whole nother question. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think teachers on.
This is the effect this is the reason why they didn't want women in there. But they still have women, but they don't. This was the whole women fighting to get in there. They had to fight because men like, damn, we see women again. Women and children get hurt. It affects us differently. In a military situation, if you in a war, you don't need shit for excuse my language, but messing up your focus. Everybody gotta be sharp. We can't be, messed up because such and such got shot in the back there. You gotta keep moving. The mission don't stop. You know what I mean? Yeah, somebody get killed in the war. It don't stop. Like this ain't outside where everybody surrounded around a person. Everybody. No,
time out.
This ain't no time out shit. Keep moving. You know what I mean? So it's just different, y'all. Like I said, you can only explain to you if you wouldn't really know it if you ain't in that situation. Again, I only talk about shit I experience. what y'all talking about? I have experience. You know what I mean? I have been with females in the joint, and they looking at me like I don't want to be out here. You know what I mean? They really, I don't want to be out here. For real. Why are we out here? You know what I mean? We shouldn't be out here. And they was right. They shouldn't have been. You know what I mean? But in our case, we needed them to. But that's why, again, double A, I get you, bro. I agree with you. He's not saying the military. He's saying combat. You know, combat is different. Honestly, I don't want no female with me in combat. I don't. I don't.
You don't want a female battle buddy.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't care what you say. I don't want a female battle buddy. No, y'all go do what y'all do over there. Yeah, we need y'all to do this. You know, they have women in comms. Like, that's, they do stuff like that in the field. But they back in the tent somewhere. They're not in the combat field. They're talking to us in the combat field. Right. You feel me? Yeah. Like, they communicate. We need their information. They are important to the damn mission. They ain't out there with us. You know what I mean? No, y'all stay back there. But a lot of people just don't get it because you never experienced it. And everybody want to be equal until it's time to be equal. Yeah. No, this ain't no pick and choose equal. You either equal or you not. You know what I mean? And I just told you a situation that I experienced where I was a G. It could have been another platoon leader and all them girls would have failed if he was just a jerk. No, we ain't taking that. They got to do that.
That's not being a jerk. At the end of the day, that's your job.
But at the end of the day, we a team. So.
But that's your job.
It's not. It's a team. You got to think. It's not a job. It's not a job. They don't look at it as a job. It's a mission.
So then why would the guys
finish the mission?
Though? So why would the guys have failed if they couldn't do it as well?
Because we don't. It's a mission. We would probably help them too. Okay. You know what I mean? Like if at a certain point in time when you a team. It's about a team.
The objective is everybody has to make it across.
That's why I'm asking. Yeah, like if they would have failed.
But the whole day we did it, I didn't have to.
Why would they have failed if y'all a team?
We didn't have to do that for no guys. You know what I mean?
But that's you got to come up with a solution where everybody makes it across.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But he's saying failed. When you were saying failed.
I'm saying failed the mission. When you're in the military, it's a mission that needs to be completed. Okay. They don't give a damn how it got completed. Okay. Make sure it's done. You know what I mean? Like I said, I didn't have that problem with none of the guys. You know what I mean? When it was their turn to handle the damn, you know what I mean, the animal care. We had a lot of the girls we had problems with. So I just decided, we gonna have to switch it up. Boom, boom, boom. But like, again, the mission was completed. You know what I mean? It didn't really matter to me how we did it. You know what I mean? But again, we was talking about women in combat. That's combat. That's a mission. It wasn't, we training, but it's still a mission. You know what I mean? So in that mission, they wasn't able to do that part. You know what I mean? So we like, all right, you know what I mean? Again, this what we did. All right, hold my weapon. You know what I mean? Like, since you ain't holding the cans, maybe hold this. Hold this, I think I took something out of my rucksack. Because once I did it again, I'm like, well, shit, I'm going to lighten up my rucksack. You know what I mean? I got to do this shit again. You hold some of my stuff in your rucksack, you know what I mean? And go that route. Like, we just, like I said, it's a team. We compromise. But, again, it's not that we don't think you can do it.
You can do it.
We don't want you to do it.
I just don't like it. That's all it is. I don't.
There's a difference. It's a difference.
That's just how I'm wired. Yeah, I'm wired as a person, as a man.
I'm wired the same way.
Seeing women in this situation, I just don't like it. It's a safety concern for me. Is very dangerous. That's just me as a man. I don't like it. I'm not saying that you can't do it.
Yeah, nobody.
I'm just saying I don't like it.
Nobody said you can't do it, but these girls couldn't. You know what I mean? Maybe you could.
See?
Somebody take his mic, man. Just take his mic.
In this particular case, they couldn't. You know what I mean? So we just going off of what like I said, I go off of what I see. Shit, I've seen it in practice. I see the girls in war too. Like, they don't want nobody wants. Females, like, even the guys don't want no work, but the girls is out there like, why are we doing this? You know what I mean? Like, Why are we raiding buildings and
Sugar.
For America, baby, for America.
Sugarville Chronicles.
Out here at checkpoints and shit, you know, frisking people. Like, yeah, it got real for them out there.
For
but
freedom.
Again, salute.
Who you with?
Oh, wow.
Salute to everybody and my
let's
veterans
argue real
again.
quick.
Like I said, we just wanted to have a show. We got some announcements. You know who you with. You know what I mean? We can't forget about the announcements coming up. You know what I mean? Got the classic Who You With coming up. It is the best. I know I'm a little biased. I'm a little biased, but it is one of the best events. It's gonna be the best event that week. You know what I mean? Out here, I put that on it. You know what I mean? Like, who you with? Ask, yo, Pretty Chill, you got your damn listen yet? No, it is.
What?
Why you all up in my business?
Talking all that.
Get over here.
You all in my business.
Talking all that trash, still ain't got a damn listen. I heard some other shit too. I heard some other. I heard this. I heard you know around the waist niggas is switching their songs up. I don't know if it's true.
It's not me. There's only other one person.
Yeah, is niggas still switching songs?
I didn't
up?
switch nothing. I added 2 songs to my list.
I'm
That's what
limited-
you talking about.
I gotta put limits. Y'all get one revision from now
What you mean
on, man.
added,
I
nigga?
added
If
2
your song-
songs to my list.
Oh man, niggas is changing the rules.
How many
frequency.
revisions? Yeah, how many revisions
Yo,
was
frequency,
that?
we changing the rules.
Hold on,
now?
how many revisions was that?
There was no revision. I only sent you 1 list.
Bro, we
So you
changing the
said
rules
one and then
now.
you added 2. That's a revision.
I added 2
You had
songs
one.
to my list.
Nigga, I had a revision because I thought it was 2000. I didn't know it was 2000 to 2009, so I switched. I gave you a 2000.
Oh, you did
2000.
all just the year 2000?
Yeah, I was just going. I had the first list that
was
I
all
said
just
I'll put.
2000.
Yeah, so I changed it and put my 2000, 2009.
Oh, so you
list.
set up a whole new list.
No. I had the first list I had in. The first list I put in was way before
like the
y'all even
popcorn
thought
kettle.
about putting in the list.
Sound like the popcorn kettle.
I put that list in before we even thought about even the show. I was like, here. But then y'all said, oh, this is the new rule. Nigga, you still switching your songs. I thought once the list was in, we was done. That was unless we changing rules.
No, I added 2 songs because we got a third party who still hasn't submitted her list yet.
I don't give a damn. You said you handed in your list, though.
I did hand in my list.
So you added some more.
And I added 2 songs
All
to
right,
my list.
That's a
changing the
revision.
rules.
That's a
Changing
revision.
the rules.
But you sent a whole new list.
I know. I seen no.
But the parameters of the everybody
I-
get one revision, Grace, in case you missed
Bro,
some.
I didn't even
or,
revise it. I just took
I'm
the
just saying, like you get a chance to
I
submit
just
it
took away
twice.
the 2 and added
You know
the
what I'm
1.
saying?
I didn't do nothing crazy.
Bro,
If you don't like your first one for whatever reason, you get one.
I think rules
you
is
know
being
what?
changed.
Let
I
me
remember
adjust
when the
it.
list was in, it was in. You know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, all you hear right now
I
is
don't give a damn what
the
you play. You gonna
nerves of
lose
Sugar
anyway.
Will unraveling right before your eyes.
Nah, I'm just saying rules is being changed.
Pretty chill when you getting your list in.
I'll send it in.
She said, exit
Tomorrow?
saying that
No
shit
pressure,
every
no
day.
pressure.
What
She
is
said
you,
she
what
was
is
turning
you
her list
listening
tomorrow.
to?
yesterday.
I got a question for the mob. I got a question for the mob. We gonna settle this. Is Beyonce hip hop?
Yeah.
Wait, wait.
Wait.
Before you do that,
Oh, we
right?
not doing that?
We're gonna let Pretty
Before
Chill
you-
frame the question
Yeah,
the way
go
she
ahead,
wants
go
to
ahead.
frame
Go
it.
ahead.
So
Go ahead.
this is about hip hop, correct?
Yeah.
2000, 2009
All right,
hip
look,
hop.
Right.
look,
So
let's
if you
be
Google
specific.
hip hop, because I Googled hip hop, right?
All right, so wait, I know what you gonna say. I'm
No,
just
no,
let me
let
head
her
it off.
finish.
All right, go
Let
ahead.
her finish. Let her finish.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You finish.
Because it's some real Soldier Boy type situation going on
Nah,
right now.
I know what you're doing
Y'all know
already.
exactly what I'm talking about. So when you Google hip hop,
Mm-hmm.
even rap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce raps, and Beyonce is involved in hip hop. Does she
Okay.
do other genres of music? Yes. Does she sing? Yes. However,
Why
she
you looking
raps
at
as
me
well.
for
'Cause she raps as well.
Okay.
Is she
So,
rapping
wait,
on
wait,
the
wait,
song
hold
you
up, hold up.
turning in?
None of your business.
Well,
At
then
the
that
end of the
then
day-
it's not a
at the
rap
end of the day,
song.
what I'm saying is that when I have posed the question, it's about hip hop and it's about rap, and Beyonce does both.
So you kind of
asked
tell
us-
me, hold up. Like I said, that the example that I used before,
Mhm.
Lauryn Hill, Beyonce does not have a Lost Ones where like this
Beyonce
is the
does.
rap
Do you
song.
listen to Beyonce? Seriously.
Beyonce has a song where she
So
raps
the answer would be
on.
no.
Does she
So
have
if
an album that she's?
It don't even got to be the whole, because again, I'm using
she's a
the
rapper?
miseducation of Lauryn Hill
I must have missed
Beyonce, if you
as
listen
a
to
barometer.
Beyonce,
Nah, the barometer you have to use is not the album itself. You have to do a song
a
comparison.
song.
So you
Correct.
have Lost Ones and Doo Wop on the same project. Lost Ones a rap song. Doo Wop's an R&B song.
Right.
Yes.
Is the Beyonce song you turning in a rap song?
I didn't say. First of all, you're not that slick. I'm not saying anything.
My list is done. I'm just helping you out because if the song you're not turning, if it's not a rap
you're saying
song,
Lost Ones and Doo Wop, right?
Yeah, Lost Ones, Lauryn Hill's rapping.
Correct.
Doo Wop, she's singing.
Correct.
You're not turning in Doo Wop for a hip hop battle.
No.
So if the song, I'm not asking you
I
what the
know.
song is.
I
If the
know.
song that you're turning in for Beyonce, she's rapping on, then you're good to go.
And that's what I was going to say.
but
Beyonce
the
does
argument
rap
the other
on
day
music
was
as well
you
as
changed the
sing.
narrative though because you
Yeah,
said,
you did change it a little
you
bit.
did say- yeah, you did. Yeah,
I
you
said,
did. Yeah, you
does
did.
Beyonce?
'Cause we were
is
talking about
Beyonce-
features
Is
at
Beyonce
first.
considered a
You said-
rapper?
No, she's not a rapper.
No, she's not.
She's
doesn't
not a
rap.
rapper.
You said is Beyonce considered a rapper to
No.
us, and we
Could
all
you
said
consider
no.
Beyonce being a rapper?
No.
No. No.
She might just.
But
might
Ja
be
Rule
able
and
to
50
rap.
Cent
I
rap.
have the perfect
Drake
analogy.
rap.
Cent a
Drake
rap?
rap.
Is
No,
50
I have-
Cent an R&B singer?
I have the perfect analogy.
Who?
Is 50
He
Cent
might as
an
well.
R&B?
He might as well be.
Nah.
So hold on.
R&B
I
singer.
have the perfect analogy
He might
to
as well.
answer your question. You're going to answer it for me. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Yes.
He's a rapper.
Time out. I got
Go
you.
ahead.
I got her.
We doing Missy?
Hey.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go all the way left. Can you shoot a basketball in real life? Can you shoot a basketball?
Yes.
Can you dribble a basketball?
Yes.
Can you play basketball?
Are you a basketball player?
That's a good one.
Yes.
No.
I'm not a professional.
No, I know.
Oh,
Are you a
man.
I
basketball
am a player.
player?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, she's right.
Yes, I
She's
am.
No,
right.
she's not.
No, she's
Yes,
not.
I am.
No, she's
Why
not.
wouldn't she be
Why
a
am I
player?
not?
No, she's not.
Not
Why
a
am I not?
player.
Have you played basketball?
With a
Yeah.
team?
Are you a basketball player?
I am. Yes.
If I'm playing the game.
No. That's
You're
not.
not a
No,
player.
no,
So
you're not.
You had to. What is?
Oh, wait.
what is the difference?
Are we talking organized? Because
what's
listen,
the difference?
Yes.
if I play you wait. If I play you every day at the Pfeiffer and I bust your ass, are you going to say yo?
No.
I'm just
the
saying.
The key word is if. I'm asking you in real life.
Yes.
I'm
yes.
just-
You play basketball.
Yeah,
Are you a basketball player?
Yes.
as occupation.
Y'all
Because
missing the
if-
point.
I'm just
no,
trying
I'm
to
not,
say.
because
If
I
I-
know what you're trying to say. But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, could she be considered a rapper?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No,
Why
she
not?
can't. Just
All right,
just
all right.
You can
all
put
right,
Beyonce
listen,
up
listen.
against
Just let her
a
do what
rapper
she do
in
and
battle,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Beyonce
yeah.
will hold her
You know, I
own.
messed
What?
up.
All I'm saying is-
I messed
Wait,
up because I use a sports analogy.
Listen.
Two people don't play
Yeah,
sports.
they don't.
You
I
got
play-
you got what I was
I play.
saying.
Yeah, I do. You don't just
You
because
understood what I
you
was
can
saying.
do something, that don't mean you're a player. Like I know a lot of people that can go out and play horse and shit.
No,
you know,
that's not what. No,
that don't make
I'm
you
not-
a
let me
player.
wait.
It's just- that's why I
Let me
said
go back to
yes,
what I was
to
saying.
answer
So
your
you're trying to
question,
tell
yes,
me,
but
right?
I'm not
Huh?
professional.
Hold up. You trying to
That's
tell
not
me
my occupation.
you play sports, for a team, school, whatever,
What? Okay.
and I'm just a dude from around the way. But
Mhm.
every time you play me,
That don't make you
Hold
a
on.
player because you beat
Boy,
me. You played on a team.
So what
before?
makes you a play? What makes
a
what are
team?
you talking about?
So
organ like for school. But I'm saying, no, if
It don't matter what
bro,
level. You still play for a team. That makes you a player.
that's what I'm saying. So
You saying if you beat me and you
I
don't
ain't
play
even
on the
finished.
team.
I ain't even finished.
Yeah, you did. You said
No, I
if you,
didn't.
Go ahead.
I said if me and you,
Uh-huh.
even if it's a pickup game after
Uh-huh.
a Fife,
Yeah.
you got a team, I got a team. It ain't quote unquote organized sports, but it's the game of basketball.
You saying, yeah.
And I crack you at you. You're not gonna say, oh, boy, nice. He a good ball
winning
player.
or losing don't make you a player, though. Yeah, winning or losing don't.
You're
It's being active in the game. If
No.
I'm active in the game,
You're not-
win
so
or lose,
I'm
am I not a ball? Am I'm not playing?
You're not. You're skipping
What am I
my
skipping?
question entirely. I asked you.
Yeah.
You played basketball before.
Yes.
Are you a basketball player? I'm talking to you now.
Yes.
Not fictional. When and where have you played basketball? I've never seen you on any court. I've never seen you in any league.
neither.
I played all over South
played-
Jersey. I
we've
played
been
out of
knowing you-
state.
I played sophomore
I played-
basketball.
I never seen.
I
you
played
or heard.
sophomore basketball on the team in high school.
But neither here nor there. Beyonce is on the
So what
radio.
are y'all saying?
And
I mean, I
she's
never
sold out
knew you
arenas,
played
and
on the
she's
team.
But
on
I played on the
multiple
team.
records.
Hold on.
I
I've known
heard
this
you.
man all my life. This is the first time I've ever heard that he
Me
played
too.
basketball.
Me
I've
too.
done a lot.
Me too. I mean,
But again, I was
must
I,
have been a secret society.
I was at Ask Key. Ask Key. Me and Key played together
Yeah, I don't.
at school. Ask Key. You know
Man,
Key.
we ain't talking about that one time during winter
Oh,
break,
now
man.
one time don't count.
The ghost team.
No,
I don't know.
a you know, okay.
Do you see why? Do you see what I'm saying?
yeah,
You get where I'm
yeah.
going?
Now you're like, well,
She
you ain't
got-
doing
she
your
has
whole life.
multiple
I
records
know.
that she raps on and not just
You
sing.
play your song and do what you
Yeah,
need
that's
to
what I'm
do.
saying. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Let
I
her
was just,
play her
I was
song,
just posing
you know
a
what I mean?
question.
I don't care what you
Because
play.
at the end of the day,
It
she's
better
on
be some
multiple
rapping in it.
songs where she's rapping and will sing as well.
Actually,
But she's
long as it's a
rapping the
rap
whole
song.
song.
No, long as it's a rap song, you good. We don't
That's
give
why
a
I
damn.
said-
That's what I
That's
said.
why-
That's why I said
I-
if she's rapping
but
on the
I-
song, you
but-
good to go.
Right, so that's what I'm saying.
Everybody
So
better
when
be
you-
rapping
when
on
you
that
put
song, though.
doo-wop up
Yeah.
against
That's
vocals,
what I'm
yes,
saying.
There's a difference.
It shouldn't
She's
lead
doing
off with the
both, but there's
R&B.
a- I'm not
person.
talking about R&B.
Hey,
I'm
chill.
talking
All I'm
about
saying is
rapping.
everybody better be rapping on that song.
Yes.
If the Beyonce
So
spitting
you- that's why I
bars,
said, have you
then
listened to
somebody
Beyonce?
else
Because
spitting bars,
she raps
go for it.
in
I hope-
R&B.
Well, let's
Go for it.
I didn't say I was going to use her.
You
I
a
was just
smart-
posing
you a
question
smart lady.
So I can
We
get an
gonna see.
understanding.
We gonna
you know.
see.
Yeah,
That's
this
why I
the
kept
girl that
asking questions.
chose Crank that over. You
See,
know.
bar. Was it December 13th?
First
December
of all, can we just go there real quick?
What?
So the question
Oh, let me go
was,
back to shit.
the question was,
What was the question?
at the time when it came out, because Soulja Boy literally changed how music is anyway. At the time, Soulja Boy's
Changed it
Crank
for
That
who?
was
You?
bigger.
he created Drake. Drake.
You can't, he created. He changed the.
Crank,
he changed
Crank
it for
That
who?
was bigger than Swag Surfing at that time. Swag Surfing is popular now and has been over the past few years. Yes, but at that time, Crank That was
We're playing.
killing
We're
it.
playing Crank That versus Swag
Alright,
Surfing in
well,
2025.
However y'all want to go. I
right.
don't.
But we're talking
care.
about better. Period.
Listen.
Like, I mean,
I don't
Yeah.
think like
That's
either
not
either
fair.
either
But
one
yeah.
of them songs ain't making
It
my
was your
list.
thing.
I
You
don't
was
give a
dancing
damn
with
what
it.
y'all swag surfing you whatever the hell.
you know it though.
Hopefully
Look,
you ain't playing nothing like that when you up against it.
trying to skip over that real quick.
Yo,
It was you and
I
y'all.
pray you throw some of that type of flavor up with me. Yeah, you gonna get you right out of the
Gonna be all
seaboard.
night. So
Yeah.
Pretty Chill is literally being thrown into the fire here. She
Yeah.
says she wanted all the smoke. She don't understand what
It
she's
ain't
getting
even
herself
looking
into.
smoky from where I'm looking.
It's not even smoky. It's
She already
it's a clear
lost
day.
It, don't look, it
Pretest.
looks like a very
Yo, we ain't even
Pretest,
gonna
she
clear
got
tell you.
trash.
side of me. I don't see no
I
smoke.
didn't want to talk about
You
that. I was
lost the
gonna-
pop quiz like by a lot. You failed by a lot. I ain't gonna.
Pop quiz.
Yeah, that shit at my house was ugly.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
bad.
you was a little rough.
That was
You
bad.
First
I
of
hope
all,
you-
y'all
I hope-
got bias after Soulja Boy. I mean, you can't even.
Nah, we was.
You didn't
being
beat me now.
Yeah.
Out of the 5 rounds we had, you ain't beat me at all.
Yeah, after you stopped using the Who You With songs and shit, you know?
It's like, oh, that list sounds so familiar.
She's picking all the shits we played on Who You With. It was,
Your best round was the 80s round, chill.
yeah, that was the Who You With. Yeah, she
Nah, she had the 90s, the 80s. It was.
Phyllis Hyman shit. When she
Yeah,
first
no,
got-
she failed that round miserably. Yeah, she failed that one terribly.
Yeah,
I went on
yeah.
like an 8
Listen,
round run after that.
Listen,
Yeah.
I hope
I
you
don't
do
know
better
about
than that test you had, that pre-test, because it could
That was
get
horrible.
and then the lights get bright up there. I was
She me in the back hyperventilating.
yeah. I want
Got
you.
some water.
You got this, chill. I got faith for you.
Yeah, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't.
She still ain't turned to
I look
listen
like
yet.
I don't.
I ain't say
Y'all
you gonna win,
trying to
but
change stuff.
you gonna do better than the last time.
I don't. You know what I mean? I don't. I can't wait for her to step up with me.
Even battle,
Huh?
You didn't even battle.
Battle. I didn't
At the
think
crib.
it was worth it. After I see you got. After I see you got trashed by Aaron, I was like, oh yeah,
Oh man,
she might not even be ready for this. You know what I mean? I was trying.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
he just licked
Yeah.
a shot at you too. Hey,
Yeah, I know. I did.
He always trying to shoot a shot.
Hey, John, like, you like,
But the last time we had a Who You With live, everybody said I won.
Who?
everybody
bruh.
said he won at the last live. Well,
Who?
Everybody.
Which one? Everybody who?
Everybody.
The live at Gemini.
The
man.
live at Gemini is like double A walk-off
said-
home run.
Where? Put your names in the chat.
I wish we had a rewind button because you came on the show and said,
What?
I gotta admit, man, that's the first time I heard somebody say that you won.
I gotta admit, that was the first time I heard a person say you won.
Guess what? And that person was everybody.
When?
No, I wasn't ever.
Everybody
I'm sorry, it was
who?
90% of the people.
Harry, they ain't even, at the end of the show, they forgot what songs you played.
Wait, what was the battle at Gemini? What was the top?
I think it was 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Yeah, we just did everything.
We did everybody.
Oh, it was just R&B.
Yeah, because he started off with James Brown.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we just did everybody and shit. But I mean, if you like I said, he think I give you one who you with, if that.
I got you on the 90s rap too, Negro.
Nah, you ain't.
Nah, we just.
Yeah.
I got you on the 90s rap.
That was what you call. That was polarized, man.
I don't think
the 90s hip hop was polarized. He played played to the streets and you played to the ladies in the club. That's what that
was in the chat was the ladies in the club.
Yeah, that's what that was.
That heard it in
that
the
was very polarized.
But guess what? They wasn't there to vote for you.
Yeah, they was, because when we played it at my house, didn't nobody say you won.
Yeah, it was. Oh, you remember you watched it? Yeah. Everybody was dying on Will's playlist.
I don't listen to
Will kill like 5 people every round.
Yeah. Everybody was dying.
Back that thing up in my ride.
Will ain't go to college parties.
You know what I mean? Back that thing up.
I was at college parties. Will was on the block.
I was rocking with that infamous Bob. You know what I mean? You ain't even know.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah.
It was dark.
When y'all ain't know that mob joint, temperatures rising, I said,
it was a dark and gloomy
y'all was
night.
still in the house, man.
I said,
y'all was still in the house.
Yeah, y'all was still.
Ain't no way y'all know the infamous album.
And I got you in the 80s
That ain't
R&B
even valid.
Who?
80s.
Nigga, you ain't even know what the 80s was. You talking about
and I still got
you ain't get them on the 80s.
Hell no.
Y'all didn't really watch that.
He crushed you, son. He crushed you in the 80s. You was lost in the 80s,
yeah, man. You was cooked on the 80s, cousin.
Yeah, he was cooked.
You was cooked on the 80s, bro.
Do we need to rerun that list?
Yeah, we do all the time.
That's the one, but that was when Jerry and Wanda was here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You was cooked, bro.
You was cooked, bro. Yeah.
You was cooked.
That's why I don't like talking to old Negroes.
You cooked.
They stick together.
He tried.
Everybody
remember that. This is the first time
They
Frequency
lied.
ever actually said who won and who lost. This is the first time I ever heard him say who won what,
publicly. Yeah.
So 90s R&B was a tie. 90s hip hop, I beat them.
No, 90s I won.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
90s was a tie.
No, it wasn't no tie.
It definitely was a tie.
It was close.
I didn't see nothing with the 90s. I saw the 2000s.
90s R&B was the very first one.
90s R&B was the very first one.
That was my booty list one. I killed. Yeah, I won that. Yeah,
you did not.
Yeah, he won on that one, man.
Y'all niggas is high.
He won.
Y'all niggas is high.
Yo, there go another.
Nobody. I'm just keeping it a bean, bro. Like nobody said you won that one.
That's fine.
Booty
Guess
you
what?
want some booty?
He went off of theatrics. He went off of songs. He went off of theatrics. Get out of here. That's okay.
Man.
That's okay. Forget all that. December 13th. Where my camera at? Right there. December 13th.
Here we go.
His head's getting blown off. She's gonna be innocent bystander.
But the
Double A 7-0 on all them.
What?
This is gonna be the shortest who you with in history.
Yeah, okay.
Get these bums out here. 2000 hip hop.
Yeah.
He was in the war fighting.
Yeah, no.
Going through it.
Now
she didn't even listen to rap music.
What are you?
I was outside.
Nigga, you was across the street at Nick's. Nigga, you wasn't outside. Nigga, you was allowed to cross.
I wasn't even in Clayton.
You was allowed to cross the street then. You know what I mean? Talking about outside.
Yeah, you talking about 90s. I'm talking about 2000s.
He said outside.
We're around the same age. What you talking about?
I'm talking to him.
Hey, Will, he was like, I hope we don't get in trouble for going to the mall during church.
That was 90s, nigga.
Niggas, that's small. See, he's told on himself. He said
that was the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about 2000s.
That was it, man. We gonna see.
You was out.
I can't.
You was overseas.
I can't wait.
I don't even know what you was doing. Don't matter.
I was in the club.
I've been outside, so you
same place.
Who you
say
with?
That to me.
At that
December
time.
13th,
C-Bar.
Get your tickets now.
Come watch me
you
demoralize
already,
both of these
you already
knuckleheads.
see how it's gonna go down. I can't wait. You know what I mean?
I bet you can't.
can't wait.
Better get all your family members to vote for you. You're gonna need it.
Hey man, I'm just going off of what I hear. You heard you won one. Okay, I give you one.
Whatever.
I give him one, y'all. I give him one, y'all.
You know, the more people talk, like the scary they really are.
You better come with. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I don't want to hear nothing from nobody that
turn
they listen yet.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I look.
It wouldn't matter. You just turned in 2 things. He just. I mean,
no,
I'm on time.
No, I turned mine
I'm
real
on
quick.
time.
I just ain't want to make sure the rules. I ain't want niggas. Oh no, that's 2011.
Got that right, because I will call that out.
So I just, you know what I mean. I made sure my Jones was 2000 to 2009. That's what I did. But again, appreciate y'all tuning in to a great show, man. Again, salute to the veterans. You know what I mean. Hopefully y'all learned something. You know what I mean. About the military, you know, it's a lot. It's all different kind of military. You know, Army, Navy, you know, Marines. Again, I was in the Army. I gave my Army. I may not know how the Navy is, but
he gonna need all branches December 13th.
Yeah. Hey, man, it is what it is. You know, this light work. Like I said, I was in the war. This light work for me. You know what I mean?
25 miles.
It ain't 50 cal.
I was in the war, y'all. This is light work for me. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna hear this all the time. This is nothing. I walked 25 miles with a knapsack.
This shit is fun for me. But again, you anything, y'all?
December 13th, get your life.
How many? No.
You good?
Yep.
Frequency, you straight?
Oh yeah. Vanity's Playhouse Sunday.
Okay, Sunday. Yeah, Vanity.
Go check me out. 565 Landis Avenue.
All right. Yeah, shit. There you go. Again, on that note, good times is made with Good Peepz. You know what I mean? All day. You feel me? December 13th. Get your tickets now. Yo, on some real stuff. Y'all better get them now.
They're going fast.
They
going fast. Like fast this time.
We almost halfway through it.
What's the name, the title on Eventbrite? Go to Eventbrite, y'all. What's it?
So it is Good Peepz Live.eventbrite.com. GOODPEEPZLIVE. Event.
I would have been lost after that.
EVENTBRITE.com.
You ain't got it up there, nigga? Yeah, we just
Good Peepz Live.eventbrite.com.
There you
go.
go.
At the bottom. There you go.
Right at the bottom.
If y'all need to see it at the
people
bottom.
Listening to people listen to Good Peepz.
Yeah, goddamn, that was a long. Y'all had to rewind and
.com.
join too and shit. Yeah, but yeah, on that note,
we all know who went to class. This guy here. These dudes was cutting.
Yeah, it's still passed. It's just like I said, just
get
the mission done, you know. It's all about just getting the mission done, you know what I mean?
Yo, Double A, you do the homework. Let me see it.
He got his honest D's.
Honest D's and shit.
Cleaning dirty walls.
Yeah. Y'all stupid. Yo, I'm Sugar Will.
I'm Double A.
Pretty chill.
And our boy Frequency. See y'all next week. Deuces.
Y'all be good.
Peace.